Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. For a very long period of time, it was widely expected that William Ruto will automatically pick a running mate from Mount Kenya. But upon William Ruto attending Musalia Mudavadi's NDC meeting, that perception, or rather that belief, was slightly shaken, and it was now believed that William Ruto was to pick Musalia Mudavadi as his running mate. And then after that, that idea was also dropped, and now we were being told that actually Musalia Mudavadi had not even negotiated for a running mate position, and that William Ruto would still just pick a running mate from Mount Kenya. And then after that, names featured Rigathi Gachagua, then Alice Wahome, and then now there is this name being dropped of Ndindi Nyoro. Those have been the speculations. And then yesterday, the Standard newspaper leaked a secret power pact between William Ruto, Mudavadi, and Wetangula. And in that secret power pact, it was being seen that Musalia Mudavadi would go for the chief minister's position, while William Ruto would now be at liberty to pick a running mate, most likely from Mount Kenya. So today, I've received a video from a group of Mount Kenya other supporters, specifically in Rigathi Gachagua's Mathira constituency. And these youths are actually giving demands to William Ruto that he has to pick Rigathi Gachagua as his running mate, after which he must share the government into equally 50-50 with Mount Kenya. And that has been interpreted to be Rigathi Gachagua coded message to William Ruto, because these youths are from Mathira constituency and they are insisting that Rigathi Gachagua has to be the person to be nominated as a running mate. So I want you to listen to this group of youth from Mathira constituency, after which, as usual, we are just going to dissect that to put it squarely where it belongs politically. Listen into these youths.
Good afternoon. My name is Bernard Gacheru. I'm a grassroots member, leader of the youth from Nyeri County and Mount Kenya region. We are hereby to state our views regarding the meeting that was held on 23rd at Bomas between the Deputy President and Honorable Musalia Mudavadi, the ANC leader and the Ford Kenya leader. On 23rd day of January 2022, we saw a new alliance where the Deputy President formed an alliance with the ANC party leader, Musalia Mudavadi. In agreement, the Deputy promised Honorable Musalia Mudavadi 30% of his government share, and on top of that, he promised to give him the Nairobi gubernatorial seat, where he will nominated Honorable Sakaja as the gubernatorial leader and the member that will take that seat for the Nairobi members. 4 years, the DP has consistently assured the Mount Kenya half of the government and the DP seat to our Mount Kenya region for the support which was the norm in 2013 and in 2017 during the Uhuru era. Since the Bomas meeting, we have since seen the Deputy President shifting the ground and shifting towards nominating Musalia Mudavadi as his DP.
Hereby, owing to the foregoing developments, we have the following demands. 1. That our party leader, His Excellency William Ruto, must disclose his coalition agreement with the ANC party leader Musalia Mudavadi through publishing it into at least 2 local diaries. 2. That our party leader, His Excellency William Ruto, to immediately name our Member of Parliament, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, as his deputy party leader, and his running mate in the forthcoming general election. Rigathi is a senior-most leader, full of experience, has invested heavily in building UDA party and marketing Deputy Ruto in Mount Kenya. That our party leader, His Excellency Ruto, must put into writing his agreement with Mount Kenya people that he will deliver the 50% of the government as promised.
Yes. What does that mean politically? Is Rigathi Gachagua sending a coded message to William Ruto? That's exactly what I want us to find out in this video. So if you've just bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you, God bless you, God bless Kenya. Is Rigathi Gachagua sending a coded message to William Ruto? Before we accurately answer that question, we must ask ourselves a very simple question. Those youths talking, who are they talking on behalf of? And those youths, they have stated clearly that they are from Mathira constituency. They want their member of parliament, Rigathi Gachagua, to be appointed William Ruto's running mate. And you will also largely agree with me that such press conferences are always paid for, They are always mobilized and people are paid to make such kind of press statements. Those youth, in my considered opinion, might have been mobilized, paid, and told exactly what to say during that press conference. So there is a very likely possibility that it's Rigathi Gachagua addressing William Ruto through those youths there, through that press conference. What does that mean? In my considered opinion, ladies and gentlemen, for a very long time, it was widely expected that Rigathi Gachagua would be William Ruto's running mate. And then some names started being dropped. Alice Wahome, and now even Ndindi Nyoro's name is being dropped. So in my considered opinion, I tend to believe Rigathi Gachagua is telling William Ruto that the running mate position is his. That's the simple message Rigathi Gachagua is just trying to tell William Ruto. But in my considered opinion again, I tend to believe that's too much of a demand for somebody like Rigathi Gachagua to make on William Ruto. Because all these politicians, whether Rigathi Gachagua, Ndindi Nyoro, Alice Wahome, their political survival just depends on William Ruto. Without William Ruto, I don't think they will be relevant. So they are just hanging on to William Ruto's coat to remain relevant. And I strongly believe William Ruto can choose to either bypass Rigathi Gachagua, Alice Wahome, or even Ndindi Nyoro, and they will have very little impact on the ground. Because the reason they are supporting William Ruto is to ride on William Ruto's wave. So in my considered opinion, whether William Ruto appoints Rigathi Gachagua, Alice Wahome, or Ndindi Nyoro, it will make no difference. William Ruto's support on the mountain is purely based on himself and the support he has actually borrowed from the president, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. And as time goes by, as we approach August, that borrowed support will definitely desert William Ruto. So these are just busybodies. Whether Rigathi Gachagua, Alice Wahome, Ndindi Nyoro, these are just busybodies who have no impact at all on the ground. So assuming now William Ruto goes ahead and appoints a running mate from Mount Kenya, what is the political implication of that? In the event William Ruto does that, then I'm seeing a possibility where two community domination mantra is going to be used very effectively against William Ruto. And that can deny William Ruto some good support across the country. Because it's a given fact that since independence, two communities have been rotating power between themselves, the Kikuyu and the Kalenjin. It seems they've just been rotating power for all these years. So if William Ruto goes again to appoint Rigathi Gachagua or any person from Mount Kenya, the two community domination against other communities is going to be used very effectively against William Ruto. And you might just find William Ruto losing support across the entire country, and also even the Mount Kenya support is still also very slippery, because as things stand today, William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta are reading from different political pages. So even the mountain support itself is not yet guaranteed. But still, if Ruto appoints a running mate from the mountain, still there will be still a problem for him as far as other regions are concerned. And now again with Musalia Mudavadi in William Ruto's camp. Assuming William Ruto appoints a running mate again from Mount Kenya, Musalia Mudavadi, actually, in my considered opinion again, it will be very hard again for Musalia Mudavadi even to convince his Maragoli supporters that actually they have something to gain in William Ruto's government. Because largely again, in the Luhya nation, a majority of Luhya support are not with Musalia Mudavadi. But there is a section of Maragoli vote that maybe Musalia Mudavadi could convince to vote for William Ruto. But in the event again, Mudavadi is not William Ruto's running mate, that is also going to complicate the equation for Mudavadi in his vehicle counting. He won't be able to convince his supporters that they have something to gain or to benefit in William Ruto's government. The end result of that is that William Ruto is going to lose the Western vote, and also the Gema vote still is not guaranteed. In a nutshell, I'm just trying to say that looking at the political situation, the political reality in Kenya today, as things stand, I don't know why some people are not seeing this. William Ruto's goose, in my considered opinion, without taking sides here, William Ruto's goose is cooked, and there is nothing that can save William Ruto. Whether he appoints a running mate from the mountain or not, that mountain vote, he's not going to get that vote, because that vote will largely listen to their ethnic kingpin. And that's exactly what I've been saying and stating here. William Ruto, the moment he differed politically with President Uhuru Kenyatta, that was the day William Ruto lost the mountain vote. So whether he appoints a running mate or not for Mount Kenya, it will not change anything there. And then again, even assuming he appoints Musalia Mudavadi as his running mate still, he will not get a majority of the Mulembe vote, because also it seems to appear that a majority of the Mulembe vote is seemingly angling in the Azimio. So whichever route maybe William Ruto decides to take, it seems his goose is cooked. And this year, 2022, William Ruto, most definitely, looking at the current prevailing political circumstance in Kenya, William Ruto might not win the presidency. And that's just a trend that has been set before in this country. A candidate contesting a presidential election for the very first time always never wins an election in Kenya. That is the trend. And this year will not be any different. That candidate contesting for the presidency for the very first time, previous results have shown that candidate only tends to get a majority of votes from his ethnic community. In this case, I still maintain and repeat, William Ruto's true support base, the most likely support that he will get votes is maybe from a section of the Kalenjin population. And I'm ruling out the Pokot vote there, and I'm also ruling out the Tugen vote. Tugen vote, the Pokot vote, those are not all that 100% guaranteed. So in my considered opinion, William Ruto his goose is cooked. Whether he picks a running mate from the mountain or not, whether he divides power equally with them, his goose is cooked. Whether he appoints Musalia as his running mate or not, his goose is cooked. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, just as I did state when we were starting, if you've just bumped here for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.